Growing up, I had a lot of friends. I had friends from school, friends from my neighborhood, friends from work. I just was always a people person and enjoy having people around me and good friends, good energy, and just having good times. I was always like a social butterfly.
Naja was just like the fun girl. She always had friends around her. She actually brought all her friends together, and now we're all friends. Like I said, she always want to have fun, have some type of party, game night at her house.
Right.
We just know when we was going out with Naja, we was gonna have fun.
Tonight's gonna be a good night. Tonight's gonna be a good night.
Care about your boyfriend. See me and get nervous. I damn near did it perfect. Work hard and determined. It's safe to say I earned it. Whoa, yeah. None of you guys can flash me. Whoa. Matter of fact, none of you guys can hide me. Whoa. Post my drip up daily just so they can see. Whoa. Turn me up some more so my haters can hear. Whoa.
Period.
So I remember we were 19 and we went to Atlanta. So we 19, we all got fake IDs, trying to get in the clubs. They kicking us out the clubs and everything. So this one man let us in the club. Well, you can't tell us nothing. I still got the pictures. I'm gonna show y'all the picture at the end. A little picture of it. We was in there, 19. We thought we was killing them.
Growing up, my sister taught me a lot of things in life. She taught me how to cook, do my makeup, finances, literally everything that I need to know. She taught me basically. She was basically like my mom. So.
I remember back when she was like 3, and I used to take her shopping. I used to dress her like a boy, go to the guest outlet, you know, pick out stuff. My girlfriend would do her hair, put little barrettes and stuff in to match it and stuff. Moving forward, I remember taking her to orientation to her first day in high school. I remember her first job at McDonald's. I remember her prom, being there for her at the prom. A lot of memories throughout the year.
But Naja as a friend, she always come through. I can always count on her. I don't have to second guess her or our friendship. If ever I need something, she's there. She's a really good friend. That's why we've been friends for so long, what, 18 years?
Naja as an adult is like having a best friend. I can vent to her. I can tell her anything about me, and she don't judge me, and she gives me her honest opinion. And she's like my best friend, a friend I never had. It's more so she's more so my friend than my daughter right now. And since her mom passed, it seems like we've gotten a lot closer than we've been throughout her life. I'm not happy about that. I wish that we would have been closer, you know, throughout her whole life, but I'm happy that I'm in her life now. And I'm happy that I could be there for her and my grandkids.
She's always there for her kids when they need her. She gave them a great environment to live in.
I'm the winner.
Do the winner dance. Whoa. Well, all right, get off the chair. Get off.
Love you.
Hi, Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Mwah. Got him out of North Philadelphia. She was coming from a very bad neighborhood. And I'm really proud that she changed that for her children. That's like play a big role in who she is and what she wants for her kids in the future. And as you can see, she wanted the best for her kids.
Naja, she a good parent. She became a parent at a young age with her first son, who she took very good care of. Considering her age, she always took her kids on vacations as well as her siblings, because she is the oldest. She's like a very involved, hands-on mom.
Today is Kaden's birthday. He's turning 12. And I woke him up with a happy birthday song and a hug. And he was like, thank you. And then he just was like, another birthday without my dad. And that kind of set me back a little bit. Like it was so hard for me to get out of bed and set up this little small surprise for him, because I started getting my feelings like, damn, it is another birthday without your dad. And I just start reminiscing, like my mom, she used to be the first one all the time to say happy birthday, and she called him Woogie. So she would have been calling me like early in the morning, like, happy birthday, Woogie, I love you. She never missed a birthday, she never missed anything. And I kind of was trying to envision or just daydream like how Yacht would have called, and I'm sure he would have been like, happy birthday, little nigga, or something like that. But it just took me like a long time to get up out of bed. I'm looking crazy, I'm rushing, I'm about to pick up the cake. We're just doing some small happy birthday at the house with close friends and family. I come down here sometimes, not very often. I got family down here. I don't really like coming down here. It just bring back bad memories. It's not really much down here to do. But it is a bittersweet feeling because I grew up down here. I lived down here for about 23 years. So a lot of memories, a lot of friends. But I don't really like going down there. So it was February the 14th. We just got done celebrating Naja's sister's birthday. So Naja and her sister's in one vehicle. Naja's going to go pick up her kids because now we about to celebrate Valentine's Day with our daughters. It was my sister's birthday, and I forced her to go out and celebrate because we were so sad and down from my mom passing a month before. But I still wanted to celebrate her birthday. So we went to a brunch spot in Delaware, and I had just picked up my kids and I was dropping them off. I was dropping my sister back off home because me and my kids was going out for Valentine's Day. And soon as I got to my destination, you know, the attack happened.
It's my sister's birthday! Join here! They ask how I get that
Drive me crazy, shorty. I need to see you and feel you next to me. I provide everything you need, and I like your smile. I don't want to see you cry. Got a question that I gotta ask.
So Naja called me, and she just arguing in the background. She called me. I don't know if she meant to call me or she called me by mistake, but she called me, and she's arguing in the background with somebody. But my phone is in on the car, so me and Ayana's in the car. That's Tate's friend, Ayana. Me and Ayana in the car, and I just hear Naja and Tate screaming and arguing with somebody. So for some reason, something just was like, you got to get to them. Like, you got to go. Like, you need to get to them. I just was like, it just was a bad feeling. So I'm like, Ayana, we got to hurry up. So we driving. I'm running the red lights. I'm running the stop signs. We only about 2 minutes away. And by the time we get there, I hopped out the car to try to figure out, like, who they arguing with. So I just hop out the car or whatever, and Naja is just standing by her car bleeding out.
I was at the hotel while Naja and Bianca went out to celebrate her sister's birthday. I had just spoke to Naja because I was ordering the food for our celebration, and she told me that, you know, they was done, they was about to be on their way, they're gonna be there in about 15-20 minutes. About 15 minutes later, I got a call from Bianca, hysterically screaming, something happened to Naja, something happened to Naja, I don't know, she on the sidewalk dying. I'm like, what happened that fast? I just talked to y'all. How is Naja on the sidewalk dying?
I was coming down Huntington. I was getting tailgated the whole drive down, turning in here, because that's where I was staying at the time. The gate wasn't working, and then I don't remember what happened after that. Everything happened so quickly. Basically a road rage incident. Complete stranger. Don't know the girl. Wouldn't know what she looked like if she was standing right next to me. Don't know what car she was driving. I don't remember anything, and there was no working cameras. There was no eyewitnesses. It was nobody.
I remember that we was coming from my little sister's dad's house, and we were going to go to a hotel, but we had to stop at the house to drop off my aunt. So when we were getting at the gate of the 10 house community, there was a car behind us that kept honking and rushing us. And she got out the car and hit the back of our trunk. And then my mom and my aunt and the passenger and driver of that car, they got into a heated argument. And the next thing I know, that they got stabbed.
Everything was covered with blood. And because now I'm calling the cops, but I don't even know where I'm at. But I know where I'm at, but it's like I can't even tell the cops like where I'm at. Like I'm like where I'm at. It just everything was moving so fast. It kind of felt like I was like in a movie.
Bianca was so hysterical. She couldn't tell me what happened, where they was at or anything. I didn't know what was going on. I just hung up and got in my car and started driving. I started calling around. I got to the scene of the crime where everything happened, and all I saw was Naja's car, blood everywhere, and I just instantly thought like, oh, my friend going.
I had her in my arms. I kept trying to tell her to wake up, wake up, wake up. Keep your eyes open. But I remember seeing her eyes roll into the back of her head. From that point on, I lost it. Like, I didn't know what to do. I didn't know who to call. I was just in total shock at that moment. I passed out.
And the cops was telling us to put pressure on where the blood was coming from, but you couldn't see where the blood was coming from. It wasn't like gushing out from nowhere. It was like she just was covered with blood, but we couldn't find where the blood was even coming from. By the time we found out where the blood was coming from, the cops came.
I knocked on the neighbor's door to let them know, and they called the ambulance, and they took her to the ambulance, and I called my grandma, and she took me back to her house.
Picked her up, put her in the back seat, and I followed the cops. And I rode to the hospital. We got to the hospital. It looked like a scene off of a movie.
I just lost my mom, and then I'm holding my sister, not knowing what can happen to her. If she's going to be gone, if I'm going to lose my sister too. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how to think. My mom was just going crazy, honestly.
They were waiting 20 deep, lined up with a bed for her. Like, they were just all waiting. Like, it was a movie scene. Like, everybody was just standing there.
My dad, he kind of handled the investigation and dealing with the police, but I just know at the end of everything, it was just no turnout, no justice, no anything.
She was unresponsive. She died while we were out there trying to cover up. Her eyes closed, went back, her head, everything. So when I was waiting, I had an anxiety attack out there with my mom. My mom came to help. My mom came to the hospital while I was waiting. It was just a lot of emotions. Like, I didn't know how things were going to turn out, to be honest.
When I got to the hospital, I talked to a couple of the nurses and stuff, and they were letting me know that she got stabbed under her breast, and it pierced her heart. One of them pierced her heart, and that she would have to have open heart surgery. That when she came in, that her heart had stopped. They got her heart started back. They saved her life, and they were doing everything that they could to maintain her and get her back to being stable.
When my mom was in the hospital, I felt worried and scared because the doctor said she wasn't able to talk. And when I was FaceTiming her, she couldn't speak to me. She was trying to talk, and I seen how much pain she was in. And I was just worried that I hope that she would survive and be able to be the same, but the doctor said she wasn't going to be the same.
The first time I went to see my sister in the hospital, I had to take her weave out because they was considering doing brain surgery on her head. My emotions was going crazy when I seen her. I was lost for words. It was just, I never seen it like that before.
I said her name a couple times, and I remember she had these eyelashes on her, and her eyes open, those eyelashes came open, and she looked at me. Naja. Hey, Naja. Hey, baby. You can see me? I'm here. Come here, baby. Uh-oh. It's dead. I love you, Naja. I love you. Don't leave me, okay? Don't leave me, okay? The kids need you. Kaden needs you. Kaylee needs you. Fight. Be strong. Be strong, Naja. You can make it. And she gave like a little smile, like with the tube in her mouth. She gave like a little smile when she saw me. And, you know, that let me know that my baby's still with me. And, you know what I mean? We're going to make it through this. And she heard my voice. She opened up her eyes.
It was just so stressful. It was hard because she had just lost her mom, and usually in these incidents, your mom is the one that's dealing with the doctors, giving the say-so on what can get done, what cannot get done, and her mom wasn't there. She's the oldest siblings, so it was up to her close friends and her stepfather and her father to make decisions based on, you know, concerning her life.
When I recorded the car and I seen what happened and I tried to relive what was going on, I seen all the blood. I seen like the car seat. Noticed that, you know, my grandkids was in the car. I seen blood all over the floor. Then the neighbor came out and asked me, was I her father?
You not your dad?
And I'm just like, I couldn't believe it. I was just like, wow, like this is my child. This is my daughter. Like I got 4 sons and this is happening to my daughter. I felt helpless. I felt like I felt my daughter. I felt like I should have taught her to be more defensive so that something like this can't happen to her.
Her stepdad Jamal called me and was like, all right, now they said she making progress. They said she have some activity on her brain. They said it might just be her right side of the brain. Then they said it might be her left side of the brain. Then they just said she never gonna be the same. She never gonna be the same Naja. She never would never ever be the same Naja. She just did a 360.
She was far from her original self, but she had come a long way from what I thought she would come at the beginning of the incident. I watched her go through therapy, learn how to use a pen again, learn how to use forks, knives, utensils again, go from needing help getting dressed, eating, and just doing her everyday activities to her doing most of those things again on her own. That takes a lot of like strength.
Her actual incident, it was only a minute and like 46 seconds, I believe, something like that. Like her incident was less than 2 minutes. It didn't even make 2 minutes. So just quick to see like your life can change within less than 2 minutes. Try to look at the bigger picture of life because your life can change so fast, so fast.
It was difficult for me to console my son when I can't even do anything for myself. Everything just happened so fast, just back to back to back. We didn't even get a chance to get over the first death, let alone the second. And then now I can't even do for myself to even help everybody else that I love. So it was just hard. It's just hard. I still be having to get used to driving. I do a lot of things with my left, so it'd be hard to multitask and do different things while driving. It's still hard to see the lanes clear, especially at night. I don't really like driving at night. I had to learn how to hold a cup, pour something inside a cup. I had to learn how to write, which I still can't. I have kind of a loss of sensation on my dominant hand, my right hand. My grip, a lot of things I hold on my hand can slip and fall right out of it. Am I supposed to go like
Yeah, so it's supposed to be like this. Where it's not too much movement, but you're actually moving it. There you
had to learn how to read and focus and multitask. It just felt like I had to learn everything all over again. Some things I didn't even know I forgot how to do until I tried to do it. My sister has been the main person helping me.
I had to wash her up, I had to feed her, I had to cook, clean, help her with the kids. I had to help her walk, take her to her appointments.
She would get me dressed. She would literally wash me up, do my hair, feed me, give me my medicine, help me with my kids. She physically was helping me with so much. And it was new for her. She never had to take care of somebody or wash another grown adult up or, you know, hold my hand while we walking or help me go up and down the steps. She helped me like with everything. And also my friends and my family, they helped me as well. And actually, without like all the support that I have, I don't know how I would like begin through any of this.
It made me change the way I react to different situations. I'm not so quick to react. If like I'm in a car driving, I try not to engage in road rage because you just never know how it could end up. Somebody can get out, fight you, stab you, shoot you. Also, it made me look at life differently. It showed me that your life literally can change in the blink of an eye.
I cherish my life, my relationships, my friends, my family, everything so much more. Just the simple things of being able to put your own hair in a ponytail or cut something yourself or just simple things of everyday life that a lot of people take for granted. Not being able to do things and simple things just made me look at life so differently.
This whole incident in general has made me realize how fragile life is. How we take things for granted, like time. I admit I wasn't the best dad. I wasn't there for a long time, and you know what I mean. I took it for granted. I thought that she was always gonna be here with me, and first she lost her baby father. Yeah, you know what I mean. That was devastating. Then a couple weeks after that, she lost her mom, Yada. That was even more devastating, and it's just like, wow, all this stuff is happening to her, and then she gets stabbed. So it's like life is so fragile, and whatever time you got to make the best of it.
After losing my mom, my grandmom, and seeing everything my sister went through, I learned that family is very, very important. I learned to value everyone that's in your life, not take anything for granted, be appreciative of whoever's in your life, and live life as if tomorrow's not promised.
Let's Heal Together. It was a support group that I created. I found out that me helping other people get through the same things I have experienced, whether it's losing somebody, getting hurt, anything, it helps me heal and it helps me get better and feel better helping others. So I just when I was in the hospital, I used to make videos and I just know I felt something. I wanted to let it out. Oh, I can't even get these words out. I just don't want to be here. and I didn't have nobody to talk to. I couldn't pick up a pen and write. So I just would record myself and I would just talk like, this is how I'm feeling, and I have so many questions and so many emotions, and I just wanted to let it out. And I would share them videos with my close friends, and they would tell me like, Naja, this is good. Like this can help somebody else that feel like they're alone. As I start putting my page and my group together, I just had something to look forward to, because at this time I didn't feel like I had anything to look forward to besides my kids and my family. I done lost the most important thing to me. I can't work. I can't go back to my regular life and my regular routine at this time. I didn't have nothing to do. So started putting my energy into that, and it just made me feel better. I'm gonna be 100% honest right now. A lot of times I'm still here is because I watch myself grieve the loss of my mom, and a lot of times I don't want to be here, but I sit here and I think how my kids would be grieving the loss of me, and I can't stomach the thought, the pain everybody will go through. That's literally keeping me here, like, that I don't want to hurt my family. I don't want to hurt them how I'm hurting, because it's so hard. Follow Let's Heal Together _. This is a platform for everyone to come together and help each other heal. No matter what the trauma is, whether it's death, whether it's injury, whether it's just anxiety and depression, and you don't even know why you feel like this, but you just feel this way. It's just a platform and a support page for us to help each other heal. For my loved ones that's no longer here, I just want them to know that I miss y'all. I wish that you were still here. It's not a day go by that I don't think of you. I'm gonna keep, healing and keep pushing forward just how you would want me to. To my mom, specifically, when you left, you literally took a part of me with you. And I don't think I would ever get that part of myself back.
I wish y'all doing videos. What? We should be doing videos
Or whatever.
I'm gonna look at this one.
It's a part of me that just would never be the same without you. This whole process would be way much different and easier if you was here with me. And I just miss you. I just miss you, and I just want you back. That's really all.
You gotta give me your heart like this.
follow me. Did you find the tin gold that's right for you? Make it official. Give me your love. Stupid rock. Now I'm rocking no pressure. Everybody out there, don't talk about me. Because the rock is staying. It's running.
All of this was destined.